Hi everybody and welcome to W315 Writing for the Web. I'm Dr. Nichols-Boyle and I will be your guide and instructor this semester as we work through the course, which will hopefully be a great experience for everybody. So today I'm going to take you through briefly some of the things I would normally do on the first day face-to-face as well, which is tell you a little bit about the course, go through the syllabus, and show you how to find everything and negotiate the course online, where I'll put things in Canvas so that you know where to find everything. And as always, I just want to be really upfront that please feel free to contact me, ask me lots of questions by email, through the Canvas messages, come to my office hours, and I even have some virtual office hours that I'll tell you a little bit about as well. And all the way throughout the course, I'm going to do my best to try to find different ways of approaching each kind of assignment, so that there will usually be some kind of reading, some kind of practical way of working through it, a video, and written instructions as well. So hopefully there will be a way for you to be able to access this material as easily as possible and get to the heart of the course. So first of all, this is the homepage for the first week. I'm just making of the syllabus, and in this syllabus I have put through at the top just a few of the kind of basic things that you'll need to know in the course to navigate it. So first of all, there's this little introductory video that we're watching right now, how the course works. And this first week, of course, I put it up on the Monday because how would you know when it started? So you'll have a few extra days. But normally what I'm going to do is have each course, each week will start on a Wednesday, and the major assignments will be due on Tuesday by 11:59 p.m. So basically midnight, but Canvas doesn't allow you to put it at midnight exactly. So for example, to kind of make this clear, week 2 would run from Wednesday, August 31st through Tuesday, September 6th. So week 3's module will be up Wednesday, September 7th by 8 a.m. generally, and week 2's major assignments will be due Tuesday, September 6th by 11:59 p.m. We'll often also have discussions, and you can find those, of course, over here, but you'll link to everything from the modules, so don't worry about trying to get there specifically. Discussions many weeks when we don't have some other kind of way of interacting as a class, about 10 of them throughout the course. So when we have discussion posts, you will have one post due during the week before the Tuesday. So one post will be due Saturday by 11:59 p.m., and then you will respond to a classmate by Tuesday by 11:59 p.m. along with all your other assignments. So this gives everyone a chance to respond to other posts and preserve this community atmosphere. It's really important that we, since we don't see each other face to face, that we're still interacting, still learning from each other, and still giving each other feedback. And this is a great way to do that, is through the discussion post. So check back if someone responds, you respond back, and make sure that we're keeping that conversation going. I will also jump in there and respond as well during the week, at least once. Generally, the course is organized by modules. So you'll see here on the left-hand side, we have the module section. A lot of the other things are hidden. That's really where you should go to see the course organization, see exactly what we're doing each week. Almost everything you need for the course will be found in that section, with links to all the necessary materials, readings, and assignments, all of which are really online as well. So each week will be its own module with a series of readings and assignments for that week. You can't move on to the next module until you've completed that, because everything sort of builds on each other, so you wouldn't really be prepared to deal with that next week. Once we get into some of the major course projects, you will sort of be able to work ahead a little bit because you'll have the basic parameters, but the everyday assignments for each week you will not be able to access until that week is finished. If you have questions, of course, look at the syllabus first, and the full syllabus, printable one, has all of the specific policies as well. This one here in the body of the site just has some of the main information here. And of course, as I said, ask early and often. I've tried to be as clear as possible, but I'm sure I haven't anticipated all the questions that will come up. So feel free to contact me by email, come by my office hours if you're on campus. Office hours are listed here. 10:15, 11:15 Tuesday, Thursday, and 2:45 to 3:15 Tuesday, Thursday, and by appointment. I'm often around the other days if you need to come in at a different time. although rarely too late in the day. I have a class that ends at 5:30, so I wouldn't be there too much after that. You don't need to make an appointment to always see me during those times. And during those times, also, I will respond to all email or Canvas messages immediately if I'm not directly talking with the student. And as I mentioned here, I also will have virtual office hours every week. So on Monday from 12 to 1, so the day before everything is due, and a lot of people's lunch hours if you are working, so that's why I did it at that time. Again, I will be online. I will respond to all email or Canvas messages immediately. If you have a kind of complicated, detailed question, I want you to look over this entire article I wrote or the site and tell me exactly what you think, give you line by line feedback. I probably won't be able to do it during that time, but I'll at least respond to you, give you some general feedback, and let you know what the timeline is for more detailed feedback. Again, my phone number is here too, my email address. You can also use the Canvas messages here to reach me. It goes to the same place. My office number. The phone number, I will probably check online more often than I check my phone, so I might not be able to get back to you as quickly, but I will get that message because it goes to my email as well. My kind of general response is within 24 to 48 hours for responses. So if you're emailing during the week, it's going to be 24 hours. I will at least give an initial response. On the weekends, it might be a little bit longer, more like 48 hours. So don't expect, if something's due at 11:59 on Tuesday, that you're going to write me 10 o'clock at night and get a response. Make sure you give yourself some time, look over the materials early, see if you have questions. As I mentioned before, required text, everything is available in the Canvas module section. There's no required text for this course. Because it's writing for the web course, a lot of these, I like to stay up on the technology and the new things going on in the field. So a lot of this I update and use from web sources. You don't need any special software or advanced technology knowledge to successfully complete this course. It is a writing for the web course, although we use technology, the emphasis is on the writing. So that is our main point. We use all free web-based applications, and I'll provide instructions for using those. But to succeed in this class, you do need to have a reliable broadband internet connection and consistent access to a computer, preferably your own, but if you can borrow one or get somewhere on campus regularly, that's okay too. Something with updated software and memory to view videos and use current versions of web-based programs. Overall, the course description here and the course goals, the major kinds of things we are looking at is using writing professional engaging material for different mediums housed on the internet. We're going to focus for this course on blogs, e-news, and websites. But at the end of the course, you will be actually creating your own website using a web builder, but you will be creating your own website, not coding. And you will involve research, planning, drafting, revising, or a variety of writings with consideration for the context and audience in each case. And over the semester, you will learn skills to help adapt your writing to a web versus a print medium. Again, one of the big reasons we have this course is to really prepare you for the professional world. So this is professional writing, thinking about not just writing on the web for fun, but writing in a way that will help promote yourself for the workforce or that you can actually use once you're in the workforce, and some of you already are. Maybe it can help you with your current careers as well, because these kinds of skills are becoming increasingly essential for the workforce, and it helps set you apart. And having a website to promote yourself is also a way of helping set yourself apart as well. And even if you are already a very strong writer, one, you can always be improved, everything can be revised, but also writing for the web is a little bit of a different skill than academic writing. All professional writing is, or particularly writing for the web, because there's so much out there. You want to be able to make your writing stand out. Why will people go to your writing, your article, your information about this, or attract them to this site, this company, instead of all the other various things that are out there? So we want to get to the point quickly, have the kind of thesis, your argument up front, really adapt your writing to attract a particular audience, and be concise, to the point, and engaging. So we're going to learn a lot of techniques for how to do that, and strategies for how you do that with your writing, and using the medium and the design of web and internet as well. Okay, so that's kind of the professional writing skills and awareness of audience part. The basic course requirements, again, I'm not going to go over everything. You can read through all this yourself. But basically, we're going to do some blogging. We're going to do a little bit of e-news writing. Will really help us get to the point. It'll be one of our first assignments. And then the two big projects for the semester are a client project, where you will be evaluating a client's website and working with them specifically. So somebody you know, or often we use IUSB sites, talking about how they can improve their site to better reach their audience or to just be more effective. And you'll be doing a report for that client. And when you will the final project is building your own website, a professional web portfolio. And we'll talk about that more when it comes up. Most people choose to use one to help promote themselves for the workforce. But if you're already in the workforce, or if that's not something that appeals to you, it can also be to build a site for a small business that you know of, or something along those lines as well, or a club on campus, something like that. We also have a little evaluation or presentation of your final web portfolio script, sort of writing out a detailed script of how you would go through explaining all of your choices in the website. So grading scale, just a note that Sunday, October 23rd is the last day to withdraw and receive an automatic grade of W. Please participate early, ask questions. We have a wait list for this, so generally if people do not participate or communicate with me during the first week, I will give you a chance to write to you, and then you can be withdrawn. So make sure that you're keeping up. If you have problems, let me know, and we can communicate ways to get around that. So there's also a list of what we're basically doing each week, week 1, week 2, etc., and kind of going through the basic things of each week. So you get a better idea of how it works overall. Then the full printable syllabus is here at the bottom, and it always says which assignments are coming up here as well. So you can print off that syllabus here, and then for more, again, on exactly what's going to be going on with each week and readings, we go to the modules. So that will be our big section that we want to have for this. And again, you'll find out more about me individually through the discussions. We're just going to focus on how to get around today, so the main sections. So the module section, I have the course schedule, again, just the weekly part right up here, so if you want to get to that quickly. And then this is the kind of how it's going to be set up each week. So you'll have instructions each week, and it'll tell you, kind of take you through everything you have to do, and it has a navigation note at the top. You can either just print this off and go through these each one at a time right from here, or you can click the next button at the bottom right of the window, and down here, you may scroll slightly to see it, and you'll be able to view each resource within Canvas. So that's from the module section. I really recommend printing out these weekly instructions here each week and using them as a checklist to ensure you've completed each of the steps. And it don't necessarily have to be always exactly in this order, but just make sure you've done all of the things. And you can also check the assignments link and the modules link to make sure you haven't missed anything. And as always, it says all assignments are due by Tuesday, August 30th at 11:59 p.m., except for the initial discussion responses, which are due on Saturdays. So again, you can go through each of these, like if you want to do the Are You Ready assessment, you can just click through it here and do that, and then you can go through, watch the video, click through it here. You could go through each of them like that, which is fine and great. Or again, you can use the next, which takes you through it in the module. So you could go to open Are You Ready in a new window. If you wanted to there, that works a different way. And then you could click, it should have a next button there. I'm gonna go back into the modules. Safari's could be a little tricky. Yeah, here we go. So then you would open the introduction to the video, watch that, then you go next, then you could download the syllabus, which will show up here in a minute. You can view it here, or you could download it to print it off. Then you'll go through the introductions here and all the instructions. This is the discussion parts. And then another video to open in a new window. Then the reading, you can download and read here, and then a response of what you have to do for that. And again, all of these are linked, so this gives you the reading again. To understand what the response is, you'd have to click here it would download to wherever you have it in your thing. Here's my response one, and I would just open it up on my screen. A note for Mac users, I put this in here under one of the assignments as well. But if you have a Mac, please do not use Chrome, because if you try to open up a Word document, it'll open up in Notes, and it will not have the right spacing, and you won't be able to really print it off or anything. So try to use a different browser besides Chrome. So anyway, you get the idea. This is how you do it in modules. Alternatively, of course, you could just click on each of these too. So I try to put it in the order that makes sense. The videos and readings that you need to complete each of the other assignments, and going through like that. Ending with the technology assessment is the last thing required for this. It also has the due dates here and how many points they're worth. As you can see, all of the from your syllabus, so weekly assignments are worth total about 10% of your grade. So these are the weekly assignments, and then some of the other assignments like blogging is worth more. News assignment is worth 5%, and then those two major projects. The client project and the website project are worth the most, with the website project being worth 40 to 45% of your grade. But by that stage, we will have worked an awful lot on it. We go through everything in steps, and we will have done a lot of preparation and built on it again. Okay, so I think we're getting close to the amount of time I want. So again, if you want to go to the discussions individually, you can go here, or the assignments individually. You can look here as well just to check. But modules is probably the best way, going through that assignment checklist. Your grades will show up here as well. Again, it'll show you the breakdown of each of the sections. The Kaltura Media Gallery is where I'll put videos that we use within the course. So if you want to find a video quickly without having to go back through the modules section, you can find it here. The actual syllabus will have a little bit more information on attendance and late homework assignments, which I do not accept, and all of those other policies. So I encourage you to look over that closely and let me know if you have any questions. Look forward to the semester. I hope that you feel ready and excited about the semester. I really value creativity and originality, and hopefully you'll have a lot of fun and leave a lot of room for you to choose your own path in this course. And hopefully the goal is for it to be really essential and helpful for your future career. And I chose the wrong one.